Hello everybody, welcome back to Advance Wars Days of Ruin. I'm Mithril Zenith. It's time for Chapter 20, Waylon Flies Again. We've made a small breakthrough and slowed the progress of the virus. By using a few common materials, we've managed to create a vaccine of sorts. That's great news, Doctor. Unfortunately, we are running low on materials to create more of it. The nearby medical facilities have all been looted, most likely by raiders. Greyfield. What do you mean? Admiral Greyfield's #1 priority is his own safety and well-being. I'm sure he's behind the looting of those facilities you mentioned. And I have no doubt he possesses huge quantities of this vaccine. First Captain Brenner, now this? I'll kill him! Remember how I said emotion has a time and place, Will? This isn't it. Sorry, you're right. Let's just track down Greyfield and finish this once and for all. Keep it simple, never give up. If you can do that, anything is possible. Got it. That's the spirit. I understand, Captain. Well, are you alright? You seem distant. Huh? Oh, sorry, Isabella. I was just remembering what Captain Brenner said to me after he rescued me. Whenever things are at their darkest, I try to think about those words. I owe my life to Captain Brenner, so it's my way of remembering him. Can I help, Will? No, don't worry about me. I know what I need to do. Greyfield and Waylon are both responsible for Captain Brenner's death, and it's time for them to pay. I'm going to end this war. Azurian recon units, our recon units, have spotted the enemy. Wow, that's going to take a little getting used to. Commander, enemy units are attacking from the rear. Ground or aerial? Aerial. Is it Waylon? Looks like it. Let's go. All units move out. Show no mercy. So, this is a really interesting mission that I will let the tactics explain. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together because the Traveling Waylon show is in the house. Are you ready to rock? Waylon. Easy, brother man. I paid a lot for this haircut and you're spitting all over it. So, how goes the charity work? Keeping busy making soup and handing out blankets? Get out of here, traitor. Easy, brother man. The war room's neutral ground. No need to yell, little old me. No? Still angry? Alright, I get it. I can dig where you're coming from. Guess I'll make like a bakery truck and haul buns later. Woo! Wait. Will? Who are you yelling at? Huh? He was just here. Okay, well, if you're done being crazy, I think I know how to win this battle. First, capture both factories, then the airports, build anti-air and ground units in the lower factory, then take them to the center of the map and defend the pass. Build foot soldiers at the top factory and send them over the mountains. Once you take and hold the center, pound the enemy with air units. I hope that helped. Thanks, Isabella, I really appreciate it. My pleasure. That's all for now. Bye! Okay, so that's kind of the gist of it. We have this little squad here in the middle, which is not going to last long. Waylon starts with a massive fleet of aircraft. And Lazuria starts with some anti-air and missiles to help us. But the AI, knowing how to use their anti-air and missiles optimally, is not something that I want to count on. So what we have to do is honestly just kind of make the most of this. I want to try and position myself so I can catch their bomber. That's the biggest threat to my anti-air right now. One more mission, I can retire to my burned out mansion. Life of luxury, here I come. Now hit me. Woo! Oh, Waylon, such a fun character, such a awful person. Oh yeah, another interesting thing is that you don't actually start with any production buildings, you have to capture them, so... Yeah. Unfortunately, there's really not a way to run from these Dusters, not with your starting infantry. You just kind of have to hope that the enemy doesn't want to attack into you. Like that. It's like, okay, I can see this going, well, I'll be dipped in nacho cheese. Put the kid in charge. You think you got a chance against me, brother man? Think again. I'm gonna get you like I got Brenna. Woo! Keep talking, Waylon. It's the last thing you'll ever do. Oh, don't sound so hostile, kid. I know you miss me. You gotta live life, brother man. Food, drink, girls, I got it all. I'm living the high life while you're out there eating bugs and whatnot. So how about it? Make things easy on your old selves. Just hand over the Lazurians and I'll see the Greyfield rewards you. What do you say, brother man? Save it, Waylon. We're not gonna fight, and we're going to fight, and we're going to win. Let me get my quotes right. Oh, you're as bad as old Brenna. All ready to die just to defend a bunch of Lazurians? Well, nothing for it. Looks like I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. I don't need your lessons, Waylon. Stuff it, Junior. You and your little toy soldiers make me sick. All self-righteous, strutting around like you own the joint. You ain't a helping people just 'cause you care. You do it 'cause you feel important. You're a hypocrite and you ain't better than me. At least I'm honest. At least old Waylon's honest about who and what I am. Maybe you're right. Praise Greyfield, the boy sees the light. Maybe we are the same. You do what you want to do, and so do I. You fly around and act like a jerk because it's what you want to do, and I help people because it's what I want to do. Little sack of crap. Does that make me a hypocrite? If I do nothing, people will suffer. People will die. You say I do this to feel important, and maybe you're right. But if that saves even one life, then it's worth it. Understand? Oh, nuts. I heard enough. Folks like you never live long anyway. I'm gonna bury you, kid. Give my regards to Captain Courageous. So, this is the problem. Lazuria is gonna blow up that duster unless they're real stupid with how they move that tank. And this missile should blow up that duster. They avoided perfectly. Actually, I'm gonna weaken it. So hopefully they use their missile to blow up the duster. They send their fighters straight overhead. There's nothing for them to kill. At least not right now. So it's not like I really need to worry about them. But they do prevent me from building anything from my airport. So that is where they become annoying. There we go. Use those missiles. Thank you. Yeah, once Lazuria's immediate attack is killed off, they don't really have anything else left. Something I love doing, though, is with these missiles, just kind of building zones of denial. Because missiles are very effective when you actually get them to hit. Problem, of course, being getting any of them to hit. Because this map, you have a lot of income. Especially assuming if you can keep the center cities alive. You have a lot of income, but also the enemy is, frankly, all over the place. And yep, that's what happens when you position yourself in range of their bombers. You just get blown up. And there's no escaping, so might as well just deal what damage we can. Yeah, that's that. There we go, the web of missiles is complete. Once these fighters get cleared out, I'm gonna start building up the aircraft. Lazuria is gonna suicide charge, which is what they're just what they're gonna do. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about that. And these fighters will literally just keep moving until they run out of fuel and crash. How much fuel did I got anyway? Oh, they're only halfway done. Let's actually blow this stuff up while we can. Because of that positioning, fighters are actually preventing me from doing what I want to do and getting where I need to be. It's actually really annoying. Another missiles. Yep, there we go. Now that I have this many missiles, I don't think Waylon's going to deliberately build... Thank you! It's only slowing their roll, but hey, it's something. Yeah, now that I have this many missiles, I think the AI is going to stop building aircraft almost entirely. Yep. Now it's just going to be a big tank war down the middle. Which I am fine with. Because once it's a tank war, I can actually build my own aircraft. If they want to fight my bomber, they're more than welcome to. I'm gonna build some infantry and finish capturing these cities. And go for the ones I'm about to lose in the middle. Okay, so the first part of this mission is basically done, which is survive the initial aircraft onslaught, which Lazuria helps with quite a bit. Second part is to fight back and retake the center. Lazuria is basically tapped out. They're not going to be of much help at this point. What I can do... Honestly, some rigs to make some temporary airports in the middle are not a bad idea. I think right now I need firepower down the middle, which is... Mobility 4 with Tire B, I think? Yeah. Because this wasteland right here is just enough to be very annoying for anti-tanks. So I think I kind of want to just build a medium tank, send it over the top, to fight back against their push over the top. Meanwhile, my bomber can have some fun in the middle. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Yep. They're gonna take those two cities, but if I can at least prevent them from taking the other two, I'm in a good position. Also, rigs let me transport infantry, so they're helpful in that regard, too. I think this fighter's out of gas. Okay, yeah, but it'll die in like 3 or 4 turns. Oh, not quite enough for an anti-tank anymore. Well, let's beat up this infantry. They're Staying just out of the way of my missiles, but that's okay. The web is still effective. How am I going to build to force him back? Really love a rocket here. I don't have the cash for it. I'll just build a mech. Start sending some over the peaks. Need a little extra firepower with the mech to fight off the enemies, so... Of course, that war tank's gonna be annoying. Why am I bothering with anti-tank units when I can just build bombers? That's a great question to ask myself. Especially when the answer is, I don't know, why are you bothering with them? Just build bombers. Yep, and this should be enough. Okay. Yeah, there's not really that much else to build. I look at it. More infantry over the top, and that's about it. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even need to attack in. They would have blown it up anyway, because anti-airs are anti-everything. They do still have annoying fighters. Ooh, that fighter still did damage. Ah, crap. Okay. 110 versus 100%. I'll get some spread around the stars a little bit, spread around the bonuses. I can't attack this square, unfortunately, for my missile setup, which is problematic if I want to actually send these missiles forward. Direct attack ground units are what's boosted, so tanks, basically. That is unfortunate. Dun, 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 dun. But then your... yeah, boost mobility of direct attack ground units does not boost... decidedly does not boost bombers. Okay. Where can I go? Not that many places. We'll keep moving forward and doing what we can. I think I'll just leave them there. If I want my CO power, I'm gonna need it on a new unit. Maybe an anti-air. What am I gonna have to fight through? Looks like quite a variety of stuff. Yeah, maybe on an anti-air wouldn't be bad, because then at least it's instant kills infantry, and is a good counter threat to things like enemy the aircraft, yeah. Copters and dusters and all that. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. There's a Waylon and a duster. Man, they really don't want me to take this city. Listening, how many units to take it back? Keep control of it? Fine, man. You do you. You take what you want. I'll build up my forces. CO. This missile is in a very annoying place for me. live in a web of lies. I live in a web of missiles. Web missiles with bomber support. That's what I'm doing. Or rather, a web of missiles supporting bombers. Ooh, that's actually a real good position for their anti-air. Oh, that's so annoying. Too bad they have tanks to deal with it right now, but if they didn't have the tanks, that would just be very rude. Very powerful. Unfortunately, they knew exactly where to place their B-copter, so I couldn't do anything about it. That's good to know. Captured city. I'll build it over here. What am I gonna do with you? Oh, did I never capture that? Okay. Well, I should have captured that a while ago, but I didn't, so here we are now. In the meantime, I'm just going to sit a bomber over here. I guess I build a fighter then. Meant to build another bomber, but I guess I build a fighter. Yeah, the forward front is going to sadly get taken apart a little bit. But what are you gonna do? Just move forward and do what you can. Honestly, that fighter might act as enough of a deterrent that maybe it was a smart idea. Nope, not enough of a deterrent. They're still pounding me in the face with their air units, even though they have to run into missiles to do it. They know full well it's suicide, and they're doing it anyway. Okay. Well, that's fine by me. We capture this. Blow this up. Instant 2 points. I think it's 1 for a combat and 1 for a kill. Don't quote me on that exactly as how it works, though. Fighting them back over here. Take a good shot there, and I think kill it with a fighter? Yes, we can. Waylon invested a decent chunk into that, and now it's gone. Oh, not end turn. Do need to fuel those up soon. Don't have enough to build anything, so might as well start repairing. Sending another rig up the top will help. What do I want to be building now? Another anti-air. Might as well. The unkillable anti-air, as it were. Yeah, looks like there's not much else to do, so I'll just hang tight, let them come to me. Yep, that missile's gonna be annoying. And all of their anti-air are going to be very annoying. Oh, come on. 1 square short, being able to get to... One square short of being able to get to a city and start repairing. Sad. Oh, we can supply up at least. If nothing else, you're at least not going to be running out of resources. CO charges in. Let's sacrifice my bomber to make a play. I don't think it's a play I need to make, though. Yeah, not when I can just do this. Oh, you can't move from one airport to the next with a bomber. Fine. Have it your way. What can I do if I wanted to move in? Not much. Not much from here. Are there any air units that they have left outside of that T-copter? Oh, they just built a bomber. Interesting. Not sure it's a smart decision, but it was a decision. Oh, by the way, since we didn't check it out, Waylon affects all air units. It's 3 defense, 2 attack, and boost defense as a CO power. It's not bad, but it's not the best CO power. I think overall I'd much rather have Tasha to Waylon, if given the choice. But Waylon's not bad. But you saw what Tasha could do on the Creeper mission against the Talon gun. Waylon can't do that. Granted, not many COs can do that. Hop in a bomber and one-shot the objective. Okay, what do we got here? You can affect up to those squares. Bring you back to repair, move forward and capture. Yep, we've got way too many bombers to manage all our airports, hence why all the rigs are coming in, and it's going to actually be very helpful. I hope. In an ideal world, these rigs are going to be exceedingly helpful. Blow up this anti-air before it gives me trouble. They're going to blow up that bomber, my bomber with their anti-air, but then that means I can just move in. And if they don't do that, well, then it means I just move right on top of them. They either blow up this bomber, sacrificing their chance to move in aggressively, or they don't, try to do something else, and I fight them back anyway. What am I gonna need? Let's see, tanks, maybe some more anti-air. Like, some tanks, honestly. I need things to take care of their anti-air units, because bombers, while they can do it, have to get the first strike and aren't the most efficient. And these missiles I have are kind of stuck in the back. I mean, granted, I'm keeping them there deliberately just to prevent them, to prevent Waylon from just collapsing forward on me and winning. He's gonna move his rocket back now. Any bets? Yes, he is. Nothing for him to attack and getting low on fuel, so he's just gonna retreat. It's not the worst move ever. 52 plus 36 is a kill. Is my power ranking going to be great? Probably not. Is it going to be good enough for an S rank? I hope so. This fighter actually is a very good just block in the center. It's like, oh, you want to get through? Tough luck, you can't. I'm spending so much on bomber repairs, but ultimately I think it's going to be worth it because it's cheaper than having to, or rather it's more efficient. Maybe not cheaper because it costs the same net in the end, but it's more efficient to do that than to just lose the bombers and have to remake them. It's also better on my score. That's the real reason. Let's be honest here. Score is the real reason we do anything. What did you build? I think it was another duster you put Waylon in? Yes, you did. Yes, that is another duster. Why did I move there? That's in range of the rocket. Oh well. Oh well. Who needs it anyway? Yep, and because of my rigs, I can just stay on them forever. I don't have to worry about it. And this leapfrogging of missiles actually really helps because it means they can't rush past my army or directly on top of my army with their air units. My missiles are keeping them at bay, believe it or not. Supply, 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 repair, repair, repair. Oh, can I not optionally repair and resupply my allies? That sucks. Well, I hope my ally actually doesn't really matter if they do or not. Why did I do that? That's the worst place to build one of those. It's right in range of their rocket. Now I need to kill the rocket, which means that bomber's sacrificed. Yeah, this is why this mission just becomes kind of a slog at times. Because it's like, okay, you have your setup now. They have their setup, and it just becomes a mess to push past this peak right here. Because every time you're about to push through effectively in one way, they find a way to counteract that in another. Okay, where can you go? Everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere! Just fight through the center, I guess. Might as well make our move now. Maybe I can distract him enough with my fighters. Never see it coming. That covers that one, but I can't get this one in a position to effectively cover that one. Maybe if I just move it up like that. Yep, then I can move everyone else forward. I already built a bomber. How long have you been sitting there? How long have I just, like, lost track of that anti-air? Why did I bother attacking that one? I knew the Lazuria was going to attack him. Yeah. And here goes all of my aircraft. But you know what? That's kind of fine. Yep, he's being very safe with his CO right now. He does not want a repeat of what happened last time to it. I guess even though allies can resupply and repair at your bases, they can't actually... what's it called? even though they can resupply and repair at your bases, they can't actually get resupplied by your rigs, which kind of makes it difficult sometimes. Fine. I'm gonna capture this city. What are you gonna do to stop me? What are you gonna do about it? Huh, punk? Nothing. That's what I thought. Just gonna move our missiles one more step forward. Yeah, this is what I want to do. 106. That's a good percent. It's good damage. Let's blow up this tank, make it safe for my anti-air units, I think. Or rather, I guess at this point, my anti-air units. Because I want these anti-airs as destroyed as I can get them. And this is just kind of a cluster up here as I move in for my final push. Or at least what I hope is my final push. Should I build more infantry? Probably. Need to guarantee I have a way to close out the game, and the easiest way to guarantee a close to the game is capturing their HQ. Especially when they're able to just kind of do this, which, ouch. Losing bombers to anti-airs is never fun, but it might be kind of what I need to do. The sacrifice, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, I guess. A better way to put it. Okay, you can do 35. You can do 110, nice. Blow up you. Actually, that might be enough. Let's find out. I just need a little bit of plus damage on one of these attacks. That was enough. Kill their copters. Start blowing through their anti-air. They built a fighter. Wow. They really don't like my bombers, do they? Use the already damaged one, so the full health one can stay at full health. And now the idea is to push forward as best I can. Any way to take out an anti-tank is good for me. I don't want another bomber. And I probably want another anti-air, but there's no way if I build one they're going to get there in time. I just have to rely on my missiles at this point. My missiles and my CO, which they put... Wow, they're getting desperate. They put Waylon in a fighter. Ouch! Ouch, that was just enough. Just enough damage to kill Will. That makes me sad. Even in a fighter, even with their CO in a fighter, it's not quite enough damage to bring me down in one shot. Underrated benefit of temporary airports, Tier A units travel faster. Could put my CO in a bomber. It's kind of expensive for what it is, and I don't have any way to fight them back. Fight the enemy back. Okay. What can we do, though? A little bit of chip helps. I feel like a broken record, but I hate how effective anti-air are at non-anti-air things. Maybe I will build a fighter of my own. Fighter and another anti-air. Should have built it last round. Oh well. We all make mistakes. Now we gotta run, unfortunately, because their recon's gonna chase us down. Ooh, nice shot with the missiles! Oh, Waylon's not gonna be happy about that. Unfortunately, I'm not happy about that. Or that. Or that. I guess I'm not happy about that either, but it bothers me less. Knowing that I'm just about to do this. Boom. Goes the bombers, and now the path is clear. Except for that duster, which... if they want to fight my bombers on an even scale, go right ahead. Who am I to try and stop you? There's not much I can really do with this. Lowers my power ranking a little bit, but what must be done sometimes. If it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done. Another bomber. Another infantry. I feel like a broken record, but it's what works. Sometimes in this game, you just gotta do what works. And putting Waylon in a duster does not generally work. I don't know why you insist on doing it, but okay. It's your call. It's your funeral, Waylon. Are you that desperate for units, for funds, that you'll accept pretty much anything? I didn't think you were that low. Okay, that recon's gonna be annoying. I think I can just move forward, though. Actually, if I kill that tank... let's see just how much damage we do to this. Okay, 1 and a bit. That's not gonna happen. So we gotta use our second bomber to do that. Then we fighter versus duster. Just fly it up. Not quite enough money to build another bomber, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to kind of make do with what we got. If we start capturing, maybe that'll get the idea in their head to move back. Interesting. That's the fight you're going to take, eh? I mean, 'cause I got news for you. Or at least I would have news for you if I had news for you. I guess that's not going to be a kill unless I do that. So, well, that's still a kill that way, though. And that's still a kill. And that's still a kill. I mean, what they're probably gonna do is just put Waylon in the duster again. As they try and push forward yet another time. Just with that losing strategy. Because Waylon is a man who likes to see the action himself, even when it's frankly hopeless. Can maybe trick them into going for our the mech down there that's on low HP. Yep, there's Waylon in the duster. Taking on a bomber. In clear range of my missiles. Yeah, no dice. It's not gonna work this time, buddy. I hate chasing down units like these recons, though. It feels so inefficient. Okay, what can we do? Can we just defeat this mech right away? Doesn't look like we can. So we'll just start the capture process. Protect my key units. And over the hill we go. I think that's basically going to be game. Okay, now that we're capturing their HQ, they're like, okay, panic mode. We need to pull back everything that we can to defend. Do you think it's going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. We do 25 and 22. And 40. I don't think it's enough. That's like 90. Yeah, no, not quite. I mean, you're killing that. That's your job. I think at this point we just camp their production so they can't build anything. If they do decide to build an air unit, out of their one remaining airport, it's gonna get taken down. There we go, that's game. Yeah, they're not even gonna try to build a unit because they know it's hopeless. G. I just don't get it. I just don't get people like you. The world's gone, brother. Ain't nothing out there worth fighting for. And yet here you are with your friends and your hope. I don't get it. You ought to worry about you, just like me. We'll need our hope when we rebuild this world. That's what you'll never understand. S rank. Little slow, little sloppy. Our power rank 1 is the day. Oh my goodness, that was close. Almost had to replay that. It's time to take down Greyfield. We got the wounded off the battlefield. Everyone accounted for? Will. What is it? Over there. There's someone in that building. Okay, let's check it out. Sorry, Isabella, but I just don't see anybody. I can't imagine anyone would be here during a battle. Good day. Please don't mind me. I'm just conducting a little research. Hi there. Ah, Will. That was odd. It took a little bit for their music to kick in. It's so very good to finally meet you. I believe you're the new commander of Brenner's Wolves. Congratulations are in order. What? How do you know that? Who are you? And why are you taking notes in the middle of a war? My name is Dr. Calder, and as for my copious note-taking, well, I'm researching the effects of warfare on the human spirit. You're doing what now? Ever since the meteors, I've traveled this world observing and recording. Those falling stars were a true boon for a man of science like myself. I've always wanted to observe man in a world reduced to utter chaos and destruction. In truth, I have never been so happy. You're researching us. I have been able to witness and document the true nature of humankind. I have watched people fight amongst themselves as their food supplies ran dry. I have seen villages panic at the mere rumor of disease and famine. I have observed it all, and I have found it to be fascinating. You're disgusting. No, merely curious. At first, I allied myself with the Lazurian army. I wanted to see how war could be conducted in a world without law. But that Forsyth had a misplaced chivalrous spirit and was of little use to me. I offered him all manner of terrible new weapons, but he denied me at every turn. Little men such as him have always stood in the way of human progress. General Forsyth was a decent, honorable man. Qualities that I hope will no longer be respected in this new world of ours. At any rate, I had no use for him, so I turned instead to one devoid of all morality, Admiral Greyfield. He embraced my weapons. Even now, he prepares to use my masterpiece. You're evil. Eh? Dr. Morris asked if I believed in evil, and people who felt glad the world was destroyed. Now I know they exist, because I'm looking at one. Were I a more emotional man, I might be hurt by such words. I have done nothing wrong, Will. I am the very model of an objective scientific observer. Like all men of science, I have merely followed my heart and studied what interested me. But I see you will never understand that. A pity. Wait. Oh, before I forget, I must recognize all the hard work my daughters have been putting in. We are making steady progress. Do carry on. Isabella, what did you do to her? I suggest you speak to her instead of me. She doesn't have much time left. Greyfield is on his way with my masterpiece in his hands. Whatever will happen. I think I will need more notepads. Isabella, can you hear me? Are you okay? Yes, I'm sorry, Will. I was so worried. That man, I've seen him before. Where? I don't know. I don't know who he is or where I met him, but I know him. He's a very, very frightening man. Good heavens, Dr. Calder is alive? You know him. I know of him, and more than I'd like. Calder is an infamous figure in the medical world, a mad genius despised by all his contemporaries. He was thrown out of the medical academy for conducting bizarre, unethical experiments. A year later, he sustained terrible injuries in a suspicious plane crash. But this only emboldened him to continue his horrible research. This world is a much more dangerous place with him in it. Wait, are we talking about the same Calder? The one in charge of IDS? IDS? IDS stands for Intelligent Defense Systems. Intelligent Systems, but Intelligent Defense Systems. Before the Meteors, they were the world's largest military contractor. They had root connections at the highest levels of Rubinel government, with contracts from everything from weapons to medicine to food. The war between Rubinel and Luceria was especially profitable for them. Why, he's nothing more than a common war profiteer. Calder said he gave Greyfield all of his new weapons. He was happy to, like a kid with a new toy. He said he wanted to study the results when Greyfield used his masterpiece. Oh dear, I don't even want to know what that is. Isabella, something tells me you know about this. His masterpiece. It must be the Calder missile. That doesn't sound good. Both nations possessed enough missiles to destroy each other 10 times over. Calder missiles were developed by IDS and located in Rubinel and Lazuria. They were designed to launch at the same time, all of them. In theory, they functioned as deterrents, but now... Greyfield, you madman. If those missiles launch, it's going to make those meteors look like fun tears. Sorry, even I thought that was bad. We have to stop him. You can use the new CO, it's Waylon, buddy. And join us next time, not for Lynn's Gambit. Lynn's Gambit is going to be our next story mission. It's an interesting mission, let me put it that way. But join us next time for one of those 3 bonus maps. I think we're going to do Feline Basin, simply because it's the lowest T number. And mostly because I don't want to commit to what's inevitably going to be like the 2-hour romp of J Islands. Yeah, let's do Feline Basin next time. Thank you for watching. This is Mitchell Zenith signing out.